So hi guys, my name is Imran. As I told you in last session that I will definitely reveal my name. So I'm going first of all welcome to all of you in the Suryodaya classes, and I would like to tell you about that what we are gonna do today. So we are going to talk about the KVS interview preparation with the modern technology, and I would like to tell you the next page. We'll go with the PPT first. That I believe you guys are aware that KVS is one of the world's largest chain of schools. I believe you have heard. And the second thing is that I hope you are also aware that almost 1250 schools in India, 1248 in India and 3 are in abroad. If I'm talking about the student strength, so almost 1.5. It's around like 15 lakh, 12 lakh to 15 lakh students are ready there. And if I'm talking about their parents and guardians, so it's about like 25 lakh, sorry. And almost 60,000 staffs are available. Let's talk about that in brief. So how many schools are in the state and in the city? So you can see that these are the states and these, how does it cover? From entire Dwarka to Kargil, so Dwarka to Dirang and Kargil to Kanyakumari. So welcome back. Again, I would like to tell you that how does it work? KVS management, how does it work? Obviously, it's start with the online portal. If you are going to the school, you have to admit the students through the online portal only. And these are the management tools, I believe you can see. And you should be familiar with these things. If you are not familiar, it can be asked in your while your interview. And these are the model platforms. You can go these websites. All the sheets will be there. So you need to know about every para, every aspect you have to cover. You can see, you should be familiar with this application, like how does it work, online admission for the parents, for the schools, and regional office and headquarter office. Are you guys able to see that analytical parts for the dashboard for the parents and principal? How does it look like? So if I'm talking about the parents dashboard as a KVS dashboard, how does it look like? This is the, are you seeing as a student? His father can see, okay? And this is the principal's dashboard. How does it look like? And what principal can have authorization to check? Everything. This is the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan dashboard, entire schools overview. You need to aware about that. Obviously, it can, there would be a question related to that they can ask. School expert system. So these are the very important tools and applications which you need to aware of, which applications would be utilized for which work, or how does it work exactly. Okay, you should be aware. Definitely will give you the brief information about these things. So thanks for joining this PPT. Let me go back. Sorry. Start. Sorry for disturbance, guys. Welcome back, and I would like to tell you that in the last session which I have recorded and I have shared with you through the YouTube, that I will definitely let you know about the 10 topics which we have discussed earlier, that why we would require as a spoken, or while speaking in interview, why do we need to speak and why it would require. So let me tell you that I believe you can see that screen. Is it visible? Do I need more zoom? Little more. Little more? Okay. Is it okay now? So I hope you can see the screen. I would like to read first a couple of lines and and let you know that what exactly things are. Communication is a vital key in this new century. It gives an edge to keep abreast with the fast pace of the times. Public speaking definitely works towards this goal. The diversity of opinions today, which are often controversial. Sometimes, if you are speaking, so it might be that there's the possibility that it can be a controversial for some time, but not always. And why does it require? So, speaking in a public on some time be a real change, real challenge. Sorry, if not source of embarrassment, so not only to normal people but even to person who have like high rank such as scholars, doctors, artists and entrepreneurs, they also face that kind of thing. They also hesitate while they are speaking. They also initially started that time afraid. Initially when I used to start, I also scared, I also afraid while speaking. I was not able to speak in front of a couple of people, even a single people. And while I'm talking to a female, so that there is another hesitation, right? So that time we were not able to express ourselves, but gradually we can overcome these kind of fears. So let, let me cover it up in a take topic 10. Sorry, second. Public speaking. So why does it require? There are five elements of the public speaking. And fear and phobias. So fear can be anything. Fear can be our imagination, our visualization is also fear. Sometimes we also see our shadow in the darkness and we are afraid of that. And there is the possibility while we are imagining that kind of thing, if this duster is keeping at me and beside that if I'm on a torch, so there is a shadow on the wall and I can assume like this is the very scary. So same image which you can see like that, right? So this is the fear, and fear it's a very important element of our body. It should be. If I'm talking about the phobia, so there are three phobias like simple phobia, agoraphobia, and social phobia. So if I'm talking about social phobia, while younger kids, the small and younger kids I'm talking about, they are creating reels. They don't hesitate because they generally used to do. If I'm talking about out among of you, if I will call you in one person and let you know, guys, that you need to come here and you need to perform on any single song, you would not be able to do that. And there is the possibility because we have some kind of social phobia. How would I represent myself in front of public? That's not the right way, correct? And the screen, the image which you can see, and I believe you are aware that once public comes to you, either media or either anyone from your colony, your friends, your family, anyone can ask you anything. And that time, sometimes you have answers, sometimes you won't have answer. But probably if you have an answer and but you don't have the cards, you would not be able to speak, right? So we'll let you know that how you can overcome all these things. If I'm talking about the unlearning fear, what is the unlearning fear? So you'll get this PPT and we'll definitely share with you everyone. What is the benefit of understand your fear? What is the benefit of know your fear? If you know that what is weakness in yourself, so you can overcome. You can understand like this is my weakness and definitely I'll work on it. If you are not a fast bowler, if you are not a good batsman, you can start with the fielding, you can start with some other things, right? But you would be performed in a one place. So similar manner, we'll let you know that what is the fear which you are not aware right now, and we'll let you know later on that how you can overcome, how you can identify in yourself in the crowd, and it's all about the audience, that how audience react once you would perform. No one wants to defeat you. No one wants that you can you would be demotivate. Everyone wants to help you. We'll let you know that tips to remember, like how you can overcome the stress. These are the takeaways, like stress serves a purpose, nervous energy can be enhanced, laughter is a form of stress release. But there are two laughter guys. One is by heart and second thing is artificial. Most of people always do that. So we'll let you know that how you can speak in front of people and in front of interviewer, what things you need to keep in mind. We'll let you know in the next PPT, next screen. So like these are the key points: brevity you have, self-perception, what do you think about yourself, how you can help yourself, friends, family, public, and Suryodaya, how do you help? And this second last, this is the putting it all together. As I told you in the last session, that entire information you can collect it in one place instead of going in other places. And this is the conclusion. Like what we will help you here, will let you know that there would be a practical, maximum time practical, using your like knowledge and using your resources. Whatever you know already, right? You are already expert in your domain. We don't want to teach you your subject. Some of you are already aware about science. I can't teach you science. Some of you already aware about mathematics. That's brilliant you are. But how would you express yourself in front of interviewer or in front of student? That thing I will let you know. The relaxation techniques, and I think that's all. So this is the final part of our session. Building confidence and conquer fears in interview. While you have mic in front of you, you have an opportunity to speak in front of public, in front of your friends, in front of your acquaintance, in front of your interviewer. Which kind of guts you would require while speaking? What the things you should take care of with you while you are sitting, while you have a chance to stand up on a podium? So I'll let you know. I believe you guys are aware that KVS has released 13,404 teaching and non-teaching vacancies all over India. I believe you guys are already aware, but I would like to tell you again that KVS selection process has been revised this year. So now it will be done in 3 steps. For example, written exam, demo teaching, and interview. So you guys already have covered almost 180 numbers. Written exam was there, and 15% for 30 marks it would be for the interview process, and 15% for the demo teaching process, right? So who would be eligible? All the candidates who are able to secure the cutoff marks, who have cleared the written, definitely they would be eligible for the interview. Okay? And if I'm talking about the candidate are required to present themselves in a positive way to create a good impression on their interviewers. So how you can create a good impression on your interviewers? You guys are aware that if you want to give a good impression, if you want to show some basic etiquettes, basic manners, definitely you would show a good impression on that. So like body language, knowledge of topic, keeping an audience attention, what nervous symptoms have had before or while speaking public. And again, KVS selection process, how does it work? I hope you guys are already aware. I already told you that 180 numbers would be the questions, multi-choice questions. And those people who have cleared the written assessment or written exam, that people are eligible for the interview. Okay? So, in a Suryodaya classes, what we gonna do? We have a plan for you that will prepare you we're gonna help you in a proper preparation and rehearsal can help to reduce your fear by 75% and proper breathing techniques that can reduce this fear by 15%. So these 90% I will cover and that 90% I will help you, 10% you have to do with yourself because no one can change your mental health, mental status, what you're thinking, how you're speaking, it's upon you, right? It's up to you. So we assure you that for the 90% of your interview, definitely you have to put yourself for 10%. For first question, I believe you see on any single stage when we when we were a kid, initially when we joined a school, I think there are possibility that teacher can ask, "What's your name? Where are you from? What is your father? Right? What is your mother?" Everyone can ask. So these are the very basic things everyone asks. So we need to start our introduction. That starts with your name, family background, the city you belong to, date of birth, educational background, and professional experience, if any, and talk about subject you are passionate about, and mention your hobbies as well. Because and while you are explaining your hobbies, make sure that you are aware about your hobbies properly. And I believe you guys are aware what is SWOT. Do you understand SWOT?
Strong, weakness, opportunity, and threats.
That's really good. So most of students are not aware about the SWOT. Once this is a term, SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. How you can understand what's your strength and what is your weakness, what is your opportunity, and how you can overcome the threat. So, for an example, if you are aware about your strength, that these are my strength, these are my skills, these are the things where I'm good at. But while you are explaining your weakness, how would you explain? I'm not good at. No, that's not the right way. What do we need to do? We need to let them know because interviewer wants to know that how you can overcome, right? Overcome that means you are preparing for that thing earlier and you are gradually working on it, correct? As I have done MBA, so I would like to tell you that I'm an MBA student, right? I'm working in a banking sector. But if I'm not aware about the technologies and technical parts, technical applications, I'm not good at that. But gradually, what I'm doing, I'm learning. So that means that was my weakness. But gradually, I'm overcoming on that thing, right? So this is my weakness, which I have told to interviewer, but I'm gradually improving it. So they are thinking he's not a consistent, he's not the kind of guy that who can tell you like, no, this is my weakness and I will not work on it. No, you have to work on it. If you are good at the swimming, so you also should be, you are aware that there is a pond, there is a river, there is a sea. You can river, you can swim everywhere, right? Know the room. If you have prepared yourself for the interview and if you don't know or if you oversight yourself, like I have full confidence, definitely I would be select. But if you forget your basics, if you don't reach before your time, if you are not in the proper manner, if you are not standing on the right manner on the podium, there are lots of bad activities which I can show you. Like while you are talking, your hand expressions are something else, your sleeves are open, your first button is open, your shirt is not in a proper insert. That's not the right way, correct? So all these things we will work on it. You have to take care of it and know the audience. When you are talking to your acquaintance, your known, your friends, you are more familiar as compared to talk to strangers, correct? While you are talking to strangers, might be that time you are hesitating, but while you are talking to your friends, that's an opportunity for you. You can share your ideas, thoughts about your family culture and everything you can discuss about them, right? So what you need to do, you need to try to read some of the audience and chat with them. Do the same thing with the interviewer as well, right? Always uh, keep pleasant smile on your face. Don't shy, don't show overreact, don't do that. Just a small smile and start with it. And very important part of that, as I told you, you guys are already mathematicians, scientists, social scientists, so lots of things you have read, right? So know your material, research topic thoroughly, provide specific examples and scenarios to illustrate your points, and read your material aloud and get a feel for how it sounds as it is explained. Be mindful and monitor your speed when going over your presentation. Don't do exaggerate. Just customize with yourself. You are aware about your science topics. So whatever interviewer is trying to ask, give the proper answer. Don't coach, don't mess up, right? He is asking something else and you let him know entire science history. When science was created, who science was invented, how does it work, what the inventions has been done so far. No, he just wanted to know one topic. You just need to give the brief answer in a short couple of minutes, and your answer should be customized and succinct. It should not be larger than couple of minutes or 3 minutes. If you are dragging an answer for 5 minutes, definitely you will get a negative marking. Explain the responsibilities of a teacher. I would like to request you, one of you can give the answer. What is the responsibility of a teacher? What do you think as a responsible teacher? Can anyone answer? What is the responsibility of a teacher? Yeah, you can.
सर बच्चे को जो हम समझाना चाह रहे हैं जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो आसानी से आसान भाषा में समझाना है.
Correct. So if I'm talking about providing quality education to children, right? Helping them understand the basic concept of what is taught in the class in detail, right? So visualize yourself while speaking. Whatever you are speaking, make sure that visualize yourself. For first week, you join us and we'll give you the chance to speak. So I'll allow you to think yourself. There is a one clone, one copy, one Xerox, and there would be a mirror. In front of that, you need to see yourself while you are speaking, what you are speaking, what exactly words you are pronouncing, right? Head, cat, bed, pet. These all are similar words. But while you are pronouncing, every words are similar. The pronunciation is similar. How would I differentiate that what you have spoken? Correct? So this is the activity which we will do. So while you are visualizing yourself, imagine yourself walking confidently through the podium and make sure that you have that kind of confidence. Yes, I know about it. I know that this is the guy who have really good confidence. He will get succeed, and if he will get succeed, he is my Xerox, he is my copy. I'll also get succeed, right? So this is the visualization, and realize people want you to succeed. In the last session, as I told you, that no one wants to demotivate you. Everyone wants to motivate you. Everyone wants to get you succeed. Now it's up to you. While you are going in an interview, and if an interviewer is sitting might be in a wrong posture, might be in a negative mood, might be in a different things. He is thinking something else. He doesn't look at you, and you are thinking, "Oh my God, he is looking me very curiously." No, that's not right. How would you presume? How you need to create a perception about the interviewer? You need to create a perception that whatever the things is going on, that is according to you. Okay, that is according to you. You have an opportunity to engage entire moment, entire over there, right? Everyone wants to get you succeed in that. Don't apologize for being nervous while you are speaking. Sometimes I also got stuck. Everyone can got stuck, but that time audience and interviewer is a possibility that cannot catch you. But sometimes if you missed, if you wrong pronounced, that's fine. If you are speaking rigorously, continuously, that's fine. But if you will say, "Sorry sir, I made a mistake," so that means what you are doing? You are allowing interview to cut your marks. Do you want to do that? No one wants, correct? Concentrate on your message. What message you are delivering, what information, what knowledge you are giving to the interviewer or audience or the students. You need to make sure, you need to do homework, you need to prepare for that. Correct? So we will help you to turn a nervousness into a positive energy. Will allow you to speak multiple sessions, multiple mock interviews. Will not like allow you to come here, sit and do some kind of theoretical preparation and go back at home. No, that's not possible. You have to come here. You have to perform here. As I told you, for the 90% preparation, we are here. For the 10%, you have to help yourself. And you'll obviously get some experiences, and with the experience you will speak confidently, because when you started to speak in front of students, that time might be you don't have that kind of courage, that kind of guts to speak, but gradually when you speaking, first time you're afraid, second time you're scared, third time you're scared, but fourth time that afraid, that the scare of level is down, right? So in the same manner, and this is a very important part, guys, which I have first told earlier, that it should not be a fancy word. Because while you are speaking, sometimes when we speak in English, there is a possibility that our or like our body parts, body gestures, when we have a podium, when we have everything according to us, the time we like Bhavna mein beja, we can use the accent. Accent would be stay for 30 seconds to 1 minute, not longer than that. If you are using the accent, if you are saying, if I would be a boss, I would have been fired, that accent would come to you and will get out within 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds to 1 minute, rest of the 10 minutes or 14 minutes, if you are sitting in front of interviewer and you are giving the answer in your natural language, would they consider you? No, because they have seen you for first minute that you have put in your accent, and now you are on your natural language. So why you would require to go on accent, and why you would require American or a US accent, right? Or the UK accent? Then understand basic thing, that build your communication skills. Don't make it tough. Just simple speaking opportunities. Use simple sentences. Let them, your audience, understand. Let them, interviewer, understand. Because whatever they have understood, that's well and good. If they haven't understood, they will ask you again. Come again. Pardon. What was that? Sorry. So that time you will got stuck. Second last but not least, guys, what do we think? I wish I could fly. If I were a bird, I would fly. काश मैं एक पक्षी होता तो उड़ जाता. काश मेरे पास उस टाइम में मुझे ये चीज मिल जाती तो आज मैं अच्छा से वो कर लेता. ये काश वाला वर्ड आता ही क्यों है हमारे दिमाग में? What is the reason behind that? Because we have opportunity around you, but you are trying to finding out that where should I join? Which institute is better for me? How can I recognize that this is the really good institute or not? What you can do, you can join us for first couple of sessions. You will realize that it is a worthy, it is a fruitful or not. Correct? So we are here to help you. I know professionally that how to break the communication steps, and we'll let you know to speak one by one. Okay? We'll create a small goals and we'll achieve that. And the achievement would be really appreciable. But yes, our goal is not a short term. We have a long term goal. Definitely we need to achieve that. We need to go that goal. But we have to start with these small steps. Okay? What we will do here, we'll create a procedure and develop your notes and explain it to your colleagues, and you can demonstrate, you can describe to your colleagues, and your colleagues describe to you, your friend describe to you. Okay? For an example, if I'm talking about the personal example which I have observed earlier, as I told you, that if you are afraid of coming to in front of video, in front of audio, so there is a possibility that you will not be prepared. But if you are coming in front of video or in front of social media, you have to prepare yourself. You would be in a better manner. You put your all the etiquettes, whatever you best you can do, right? So we'll give you this kind of opportunity. And what Suryadev mission is, like our mission, that I believe you have seen all the presentation plan here. So our mission is our preparation. We are prepared before the students, before the teachers, before the trainers. We would require your practice. If you will do practice with us, because we are not going to teach you your subject, you are already taught. You are already teaching in multiple schools. You have couple of years, more than couple of years, more than 5 years of experience in your life, right? We are not able to teach you. You are good than us. Then how we can teach you, right? We can let you know that which word, how you can deliver and when you can deliver, alright? So if you will connect with us, definitely our preparation and your practice would get selection. Thanks for joining this seminar, and we want you to get success, guys. And I would like to tell you a very important part. The PPT things has been over because my MD sir asked me to complete this thing first. Then definitely I'll let you know whatever the speech I have for you. So while if I'm talking about to giving an interview or taking an interview is a part of process, very small process. 15% weightage, it's very easy to get and it's very hard to get, correct? If you know how to speak, definitely you will crack 15%. If you don't know how to express yourself, how to represent yourself, you will lose these opportunities, right? Now the second thing is that what KBS does, like they have started, it started to take 15% of the demo, right? So you have to come on the board, you have to teach to the students, you have to understand the student psychology, and you have to let them know, you have to teach them, correct? We cannot be just like orthodox. Like earlier when we used to teach, read in the classes. When we were a student in the classes, that times our sir came on the class and he or she was writing something on board and asked us, guys, this is the book, you can open that and you can complete your chapter. No, 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 not like that. I told you that KBS is the largest school chain in the world, correct? And this is the best institution in India, where you are gonna participate, you are gonna contribution in the country. So you have to be best. You cannot be a good, that will not consider be a better, no. They would require best, that means best. Okay? So in a demo classes, they will give some kind of random situations or random topic that you have to speak on that. If you are teaching something, and that time there is a possibility that one of the student would not sit silently. I believe you guys are already aware, those are what we used to do in the classes, like up the table, down the table, right? Our target is not to bother teacher. Our target is disturb the entire class. If you are a strict teacher, that would not, they will cut your marks. If you are liberal teacher, okay, let it be. Let him do, let her do whatever they are doing. That will cut your marks. You are a teacher, you have to in between. You cannot be a strict, you cannot be a liberal more than that. Correct? You have to maintain the discipline in the class. If there is a particular issue with the student, you have to address that issue. You have to talk with the administration. You have to talk with the students' parents as well. You have to take the initiative. Correct? because you don't want to continue with that kind of thing. If the class is disturbing for one day, the lesson one missed. The disturbance again is going on, this lesson two would be missed. Correct? In the same manner, how would you overcome these things? How would you handle these situations? They would like to know. Okay? And I also would like to add on few things in that right now through the social media account, lots of students are already read about the topic which we are gonna teach. So you have to prepare for that. Whatever the topic you are trying to teach on the board, the students is already aware. What they will try to do, they have already read on the YouTube. They'll just try to find out how to catch an answer on this topic. How we can pull their leg on this topic, right? There is a probability and possibility that the student will do that. They tease teachers. We used to do in the mathematics. If I know the algebra, so whenever I come, I always go to my teacher and ask, "Sir, this is the thing I'm not aware of." Even I was aware of. But while we are asking the question, when we know, एक अलग ही मुस्कान होती है चेहरे पे, right? So we need to understand, we have to prepare. Whatever the topic which we are going to teach, we need to be aware of. Okay? So thank you so much guys for joining this session. I would like to call Mr. Rahul Tangi, who is MD of our institute. So in the classes, please sir, come on stage. And I would like to take the ownership that definitely will assure you whatever the commitment which we are giving will be stand on that, but we would require your commitment, your statement on that you will also practice with us. If you will practice and we will prepare you, definitely you will get selection. Please Rahul sir, come on the stage.
Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. तो इतनी देर से इमरान सर बता रहे थे, तो मेरे जैसे बहुत होंगे जो बाउंसिंग जारी होगी, नहीं आती इंग्लिश भाई, है ना? तो एक्चुअली होता क्या है कि देखो, काफ़ी बार क्या होता है कि अपने पास नॉलेज सफिशिएंट होता है, बट अपन उसको डिलीवर नहीं कर पाता है. डिलीवर इन द सेंस कि इवन मैं आपको बताऊं कि मैं खुद भी एक टीचर हूं और 9 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस है मेरा टीचिंग का. बट जब मैंने पढ़ाना स्टार्ट किया था,